Sometimes you have to know where to look to find a neighborhood that's a hidden gem. And today, we're taking a closer look at Preston Heights, a quiet, established neighborhood here in Harrisonburg, Virginia that many buyers might drive right past without realizing what they're missing. So, if you're curious about living in Harrisonburg, this video will show you why Preston Heights surprises many people. Today I'll show you the Preston Heights neighborhood and 2 homes for you to compare side by side. No sales pitch, just real world perspective from someone who tours homes in Harrisonburg all the time. And stick around until the end because we're finishing with a special bonus. I'm here right now. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a downtown location here that perfectly reflects what makes a true hidden gem. A place where craftsmanship and details steal the spotlight. But before we examine every facet, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hi, my name's Stephen. Along with my wife Leslie, we are local real estate agents here in the Shenandoah Valley and Charlottesville areas of Virginia. It's our honor to help folks all the time who are looking to move to the area or who live here in the area to help them buy a home or to sell a home. If that's you, all of our contact information is in the description below, and it'd be our honor to help you like we've been able to help so many other folks. Additionally, if you like our channel, we'd love it if you'd follow along with us. Just click that subscribe button, touch that bell icon so you don't miss a minute of Virginia Mountain to Valley living. Now, I usually don't start videos in a tunnel, right? Well, here in just a little bit, I'm going to show you at the end of the video what's up that tunnel here, but where am I? I'm at the old ice house here in downtown Harrisonburg. Now, over the years, that's been converted into different shops and places, one of the places we're going to go today, but it's not just about the place we're going to be today, but there's also like the Rocktown Kitchen if you want to get some food, Tailfire Brewing's here, there's the Drifters Cafe, there's also apartments here and several other different businesses and places that you can visit here as well. So, if you're coming down to Harrisonburg, this might be a place to stop, and after I show you the end of the video today, you'll no doubt want to stop there because it is a true gem, like I say. But let's go ahead and let's get out of the tunnel for now, and let's get into our first neighborhood, and I'm going to show you our first home. All right, so we're here in the Preston Heights neighborhood, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the neighborhood here in just a little bit, but let's go ahead. Let's just start out right now with our first home, which is right over there up on top of that small hill there that you see behind me. This home is currently active on the market. It's listed for $665,000. It was built in 1965. It has 5 bedrooms, 2 full baths and 1 half bath, 3,112 square feet of space. And it has half of that's above ground and half of that's below ground. It's all finished. If you break it down, that's $214 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.82 acre lot. So like I say, an oversized lot. This home, now the thing about this home has been totally rehabbed and updated, but it's been done so in a way that still retains that classic feel of that 1960s era layout. So let's go ahead and look at it. As you approach the one of the things that when you enter the front door that immediately captures your attention is the large glass entryway, which brings incredible natural light into the room. And after you walk up the stairs to the home's main level, you're greeted with a large living room with more large windows through which a small deck area can be accessed. The living room also features a fireplace, which is a great thing to enjoy on a cold winter night. Behind the living room, you find the home's dining room with another window leading to the outside deck and that large backyard we talked about. From there, you'll enter the home's brand new galley kitchen with its stainless steel appliances, and just off the other end of the kitchen, you'll find a breakfast nook, perfect for a morning cup of coffee. Then it's on to 2 of the bedrooms on this main level, with one of them having shelving and currently being used as an office. The other is the home's primary suite with its traditional 1960s closets and a small private bathroom. From there, we'll go downstairs where you'll find the home's 3 additional bedrooms that share a bathroom as well. There's another bonus room plus a large rec room with the home's second fireplace. And as I mentioned, the rear of the home has a large deck area with plenty of room out in the backyard for kids to play. and for your pets to run if you have pets you'd like to run them. Additionally, there's a storage shed there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the side here a little bit, so that way I don't get run over. But like I say, that's home number one here in this neighborhood. As you can see, not a whole lot of traffic here in the neighborhood as well. But right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to go around the corner. I'll tell you a little bit more about this neighborhood and then show you the next home here in Preston Heights. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the Preston Heights neighborhood. Here's some data on it. There's about 75 homes in this neighborhood, and the average value here is about $560,000, but homes range in price anywhere from about $425,000 to $800,000. They were built between the 1960s and 1960 and all the way up to 2025, but most of them were built in the 60s and 70s. They have anywhere between 2,500 and 6,500 total feet in them, square feet in them, and they sit on lot sizes that are about a quarter of an acre to 2/3 of an acre on average. Now, like I say, you can see the home that's behind me here, and you can see just that classic style, and then you turn right around here on the other side of the street. It's another different style home, and that's one of the things that's neat about this neighborhood. Many neighborhoods, when they're built today, they're just maybe 2 or 3 homes choices that you can pick from. So the home next to you or 2 down, it's the same home as your neighbor's home basically. But not here. This neighborhood was built over time, like I say, mostly in the 60s and 70s. And so the homes here, you're going to find a lot of colonial homes here in the neighborhood. But like I say, that's not the only kind of home that you're going to find here. Just a lot of different styles that make it a really neat neighborhood to be in. Additionally, a lot of these homes are larger. You're going to see homes with total square feet in them over 3,000 in many cases. And over the years, of course, homes that were built in the 60s, you're probably going to update those. And so you're going to see here in the neighborhood, it looks like one's starting to getting a facelift at least, but over the time, a lot of the folks here have updated them so that they are very nice inside. And like I say, that we just saw that in the first house, and the second one we're going to look at has been kept very nice as well. Now, the setting here in this neighborhood, the area is a nice quiet area, private setting with large mature trees in some cases, and yet some lots are more open. And so you got the opportunity for sunlight or shade, whatever the case is. Now, let's talk about its location. Very conveniently located. You're within walking distance of downtown Harrisonburg, only about a half a mile away. You're also only about a half a mile from Madison University. And if you want to go over to Interstate 81, you're less than 5 minutes away, and over to the Highway 33 shopping area as well, about the same distance. So a lot of the times, I mentioned JMU. Some people might ask, well, what about the JMU presence? How is it here in this neighborhood? There are frat houses all over the neighborhood? No. So this neighborhood is, it's close to the university, but it's far enough away, and it's more of a professional type neighborhood where people have either lived here for a longer amount of time, or you just have a lot of professionals living here in this neighborhood, career-oriented people, and not so many folks that, you know, college kids, I guess we would say. I was one once, but not so much of that here in this neighborhood. And it has some natural boundaries around it as well that just kind of set it off and make it kind of private. So, like I say, matter of fact, make sure nobody's coming there. There's a house, looks like they're doing, I don't know, doing something around the dormers there on the windows. But like I say, so a lot going on here in this neighborhood as far as nice place to live. But I got one more home to show you here. I'm going to go up here, back up around the corner, and I will tell you all about it. All right, so that nice colonial home that you see right across the street from me there is the other home here in this neighborhood. It's currently for sale. It's listed for $749,900. It was built in 1979, has 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and 1 half bath, 3,966 square feet of finished living space, of which 2,866 is above ground. If you break it down, it's only $189 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.41 acre lot. Now, here's the thing about that home. From the moment you walk up the brick sidewalk to the front door of this colonial home, you'll see the stately elegance that it just really exudes. I mean, when you walk through the front door into the entryway, off to the left, you'll find the home's formal living room. Just behind that is its gorgeous kitchen. There's plenty of cabinet space in there, and the granite counters and stainless appliances really make it pop. There's plenty of room and a table just to the side of the kitchen and a bar with windows flanking the area. It's a bright spot with plenty of light. There's also a large family room with an exposed wooden beam ceiling and a fireplace, and I'm sure this is just a great place for a family to have fun together or just relax. And if it's light you're looking for, there's a nice sunroom that flows seamlessly onto the rear deck of the home for both indoor and outdoor activities. Now, going up the stairs, you'll find the home's primary suite. It's spacious and has an exit onto its own private balcony overlooking the backyard. The suite's bathroom features a garden tub and a shower as well. Now, heading back down to the basement, you'll find a large area perfect for a rec room or another family room, but the lower level also has its own in-law suite. It's equipped with its own bedroom, bath, and kitchen. And if you like summertime fun, you can walk off the deck that I mentioned earlier down to the ground to the swimming pool. There, along with that swimming pool as well in the backyard for activities. And honestly, it's really hard to show you everything here, but if you're interested in this home or the one we looked at before, you'll definitely want to contact Leslie or myself so that you can really get inside it to really see if this is something that fits you. All right, so at the beginning of the video, I told you if you hung around to the end of the video, I would take you to a place right here in Harrisonburg that was a true gem in itself. And we are so honored here today to be at the Hugo Cole Fine Jewelry Store here in Harrisonburg. And this is Hugo himself.
Hello, Stefan. Hey, nice to meet you.
And Hugo, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to talk to us. But one of the things about your store that really impressed me, I loved your story. And this isn't just a typical jewelry store. There's a lot of really unique, different things here. And that really drew me to the store here and wanted to talk to you more. And so one of the things that I have a question for you is, what first drew you into the world of jewelry? Was there an experience or a moment or something that happened?
Well, it's a whole lot of things that converged, at a lot of different places at a lot of different times. But one, I've spent almost all of my life in a studio of one sort or another. I've done hot glass, I've done ceramics, I've done wood, furniture. I just happened to end up in jewelry. I think the material thing is that whatever I was going to do, it was going to be making something. Jewelry was where I happened to land.
Now, I know that also you've collected and restored a lot of historic jewelry as well.
Yeah.
You've got the tools and the machines. You've collected all this. Most jewelers don't have these types of things, that, at least to my knowledge, at least to the extent that you do. And so can you tell us how you found them, and why did it matter to you to preserve this living history?
Well, I found these things in Providence when I was there just on a vacation, not on a jewelry-related thing. And once I got to Providence, I learned that is the birthplace of my industry. And at the time that I got there, it was undergoing a lot of upheaval, and a lot of things were being thrown out because companies were dying. What I saw was a unique economic, or what I thought to be an economic opportunity, in gathering this old artwork. And so what started as gathering artwork then became, well, gather the machines you need to process the artwork. And it just kept growing and growing and growing. But over time, we've carved out this really well-defined niche. So if you want the kind of things that we make, you pretty much have to come to us. And so we have a vibrant retail trade that we do here in town, but we also have a vibrant wholesale trade that is nationwide. We make a lot of jewelry for other stores.
Right. And I mean, your dies and things like that are just amazing. All the rolls, everything.
A lot of artwork.
It really is neat. It really is neat. So for people who have never visited your store then, what makes this space different from a traditional jewelry store?
Well, there's a couple of things that make this place different. One is there's always a goldsmith right here on premises. All the things that we sell here, we design and manufacture here. And also there's a tremendous amount of transparency. I'm standing in the boutique, but if you look over my shoulder, you can see where the work is being done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that really makes it unique. It's very interesting to see that. Just go back and look at the machines and everything. It really is a neat place. And I guess as a visitors, when visitors come and when they come to your store, what do you want them to take away from what you do here?
Well, it depends on the visitor. Some people come in because they just need some jewelry repair.
Yeah.
Some people come in because they want to buy one of the things that are in our catalog. Some people come in because they have an idea and they want us to actualize it. But then there's a whole different group. There's industrial design people that come in that want to look at the first tools and machinery that take place as far as mechanical reproduction. Historians come in, art collectors come, all kinds of people come in. What I want them to be able to do is, regardless of what their mission is, to attain some level of satisfaction.
Yeah. Well, that's neat, Hugo. And I tell you what this man in his career here in Harrisonburg has done to assemble these treasures it's treasure in Harrisonburg. It really is. And it's just a historical walk through the past, but with all of the present jewelry needs that you might have. You can find it right here, Hugo Cole. So Hugo, I really do appreciate you taking the time to come in here. And Hugo's worried because he said he had girding nails. But I said, you know what? That's a jeweler at work for you. That is the word. He definitely does that. And really, that brings us full circle as well. So whether it's classic jewelry or a classic neighborhood like Preston Heights, Harrisonburg has so much to offer. And maybe you're interested in one of the classic homes I showed you today. Or maybe it's another home here in Harrisonburg or anywhere in the Shenandoah Valley. Well, if that's the case, Leslie and I would love to help you find your gem of a home as well. So please, don't hesitate to call, text, or email us. It would truly be our honor to help, because when you find the right place, everything seems to shine just a little brighter. But until next time, I'll see you around town.